Hello and welcome to our new video. This week we'll spend our last week on the Peloponnese. It's going to be quite historical since we're going to go to Mystras, then we'll visit Nafplio and we're going to have a look at Mykines. But all about that after the intro. Jackie hasn't got a lot of water anymore, so we're transferring the water from our tank to her car, and we had to build something and improvise, but yeah, we got the hang out of it. We just drove through Sparta and now we came to Mykines. Maybe you can hear the thunder, the weather isn't too great, that's why we skipped Sparta and now we're heading off to go and have a look at this castle over here. Today is the last day of the winter season, which makes us lucky. We only had to pay €6 entrance. As of tomorrow, one has to pay €10. Okay, let's have a look at the glorious Byzantine castle city of Mystras, a historical religious place. It used to be so important for many ages and the birthplace of many Byzantine emperors. In its heyday, Mystras was the most important city in the Eastern Roman Empire after Constantinople. Only ruins remind us of this. Its history began with the construction of a Frankish hilltop castle in 1249. The inhabitants of the plain moved into the protection of the castle. This is how the beginning of the city of Mystras came about. The oldest houses are located in the upper town. Houses of farmers, craftsmen, the servants of the Frankish lords. In 1263, Mystras had to be ceded to Byzantium. Byzantium draws its strength from the Christian faith. Despite many later conquests by Turks and Venetians, Mystras remained the thriving capital of Laconia until it was destroyed in the Greek War of Independence. Only the churches and monasteries survived the decay of Mystras. Actually, the plan was to go up there to the castle, but we've been told that we're not allowed to go up there anymore because it's gonna close soon. We didn't realize that it's 3 o'clock already, and the area closes at 3:30, so it takes 20 minutes to walk up there from where we are now. And yeah, that's why they said we're not allowed to keep on walking. So we'll go down again, but it's still nice over here. Time to refill our water tank. Was very relaxed and not much was going on. And then in the evening we decided to have a movie night at Chucky's, and it was really nice. Yeah, we watched Harry Potter, he saved Hogwarts, but now for us it's time to go to bed. We've arrived in Nafplio and now we're gonna walk around in the city a little bit and maybe go up there to this castle, yeah, and just have a look what there's to see. Unfortunately, it costs 20 euros per person to go up there, and that's why we decided to not go, since we are a little bit scared that we just get too little information and pay more for the view instead of getting historical information about the place. So that's why we said it's too expensive for us. The Palamidi fortress is a Venetian fortress. It was built between 1711 and 1714, and it's located on a 260-meter high mountain. The fortress got its name from Palamedes, a hero of the Trojan War in Greek mythology. Whilst building it, they didn't focus too much on the eastern perimeter wall, since they believed that it could not be overcome due to the steep mountain location of the fortress. After a really nice dinner evening with the others yesterday, we then had a nice long sleep, and now we're getting ready to keep on driving, and we're going to, I think it's called Mykines or something like that. We'll see. On the side of the road you very often have those fruit stands, those market stands, and we quickly stopped because we wanted to buy oranges. We bought a 10 kilo sack of oranges for 5 euros, a 5 kilo sack of lemons for 5 euros, and 3 grapefruit for 2 euros. So yeah, quite cheap for a lot of fruits. Mycenae was one of the most important cities in Greece in pre-classical times, and the Mycenaean culture was named after it. The city was located north of the plain of Argos on a hill. From here, the land route between the southern Peloponnese and the Isthmus of Corinth was surveyed and controlled. Among other things, the ruins of the Mycenaean upper city have been preserved and excavated today. Worth mentioning are the remains of the Cyclopean ring wall and the Lion's Gate. It was named after the 2 lions on a relief above the entrance gate and formed the main entrance to the castle. The gate was probably built around 1250 before Christ. 2 large burial circles are of great importance. In each of them were a whole series of shaft graves with very rich grave goods such as terracottas, clay vessels, golden masks, jewelry made of gold, and more. Oh, beautiful! There's nothing you can see, no people, just nature. Nah, wrong. They are everywhere. Literally everywhere. What's going on? I mean, literally, what's going on? It's very kind of you that you sat on the English part. After the trip, we first had to go to the car wash and then to the car mechanic. Our front left wheel makes strange noises. We already had this problem when we were traveling in Scandinavia. However, our good friend Michele was able to fix this problem when we were home in December. This workshop was recommended to us. Everybody goes to Kostas. After arrival, we stood there, didn't know who to talk to, and waited until someone came to us. After about 30 minutes, Kostas finally came to us and asked what kind of problem we had. We explained everything to him, and in response he told us that he's a very busy man. Plus, the weather will be better tomorrow, and that we should come back then. Since it was only a 15-minute job, we didn't want to wait until tomorrow, so Joel asked Kostas if we could use his equipment to fix it ourselves. He said yes and left. At one point he came back with some tools and put them on the floor right in front of us. Then he left again. Then he came back with a cardboard and left again. Joel asked him if he could use the stuff, but in response he told us, "No hurry, no hurry, very busy, very busy." So we kept on waiting. Finally he came, fixed everything, and we could keep on driving to the Salanti beach, where our friends have been waiting for us. Hello! Today not much happened. It was very relaxed. We talked a lot to our friends. We went for a dip at the sea. We had a shower, which was pretty strange because the water of our shower was warmer than the sea. So that felt quite good. Fresh hair again, yippee! And yeah, now we're enjoying the sunset and Joel is cooking, and later on we're gonna have dinner and then maybe play some games and have some further talks with our friends.
Dann ist es eigentlich nur eine mehr, weil eine zieht sie ja sowieso. Ja. Okay.
Wie lange geht es, bis sie hier runterspringt? Sie schaut schon, was sie machen kann.
I'm here editing the video and the little doggo just decided to come inside and feel comfortable. Yes. What do you guys say? Oh. Off you go, little doggo. Oh,
Nein,
sucks. tonight we're gonna eat hamburgers, and that's why we're prepping some bacon, because that's what you need, of course. Time to go for a swim. Made it to our new spot, and it's very windy over here, so I had to change. I had to take off my dress, put on scarf and a thick jacket. lovely sunset with our friends. We have to say goodbye to the Peloponnese and we'll have to end this video now. So, thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If so, like and subscribe and maybe leave a comment so we know which part you enjoyed the most. Coming Sunday 6 o'clock in the evening we'll upload our new video, so stay tuned for that. Until then, have a good time and goodbye!